The exchanges will simplify. They will go from trading hundreds of tokens or thousands of tokens or tens of thousands of ideas, and they will simplify and they will consolidate. The ones that are going to last are going to focus on Bitcoin, right? They're going to realize that. The investors are going to realize they should focus on Bitcoin. The technologists, whatever their ideas, fast payments, DeFi, some token, any kind of security thing, they're going to focus on Bitcoin. They're going to focus on Bitcoin, Lightning. There'll be an explosion of interest in protocols. The VC are going to move over from crypto tokens, and you're going to see the VCs move over to Bitcoin and Lightning. You're going to see a renaissance of development on Bitcoin. You're going to see an acceleration of Lightning.
In his recent fireside chat, Michael Saylor, founder of Microstrategy and a prominent Bitcoin investor, made bold predictions about the future of cryptocurrencies. He believes that between 2023 and 2030, Bitcoin will experience a groundbreaking era with a surge of retail investors, technologists, developers, and venture capitalists rallying behind it. Saylor sees Bitcoin as the cornerstone of the digital assets industry, marking the culmination of what he calls the great cryptocurrency experiment. According to Saylor, different factions within the cryptocurrency space have pursued varying paths to refine Bitcoin. The maximalists focused on enhancing the Bitcoin network through initiatives like the Lightning Network and Bitcoin applications. On the other hand, some introduced digital assets tied to fiat currencies, compromising Bitcoin's core attributes. However, Saylor predicts that increasing regulatory scrutiny will lead to a reality check for those pursuing alternative paths, driving investors to shift their focus and capital back to Bitcoin. Saylor anticipates a return to Bitcoin by even the most dedicated altcoin supporters, as they recognize its inherent supremacy and pivotal role in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. This shift in sentiment is driven by the understanding that Bitcoin's dominant position will be bolstered by regulatory actions primarily targeting cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. Saylor's insights highlight the importance of Bitcoin as the driving force behind the future of cryptocurrencies and encourage investors to consider its significance in their strategies.
I read all the lawsuits. I read the CFTC lawsuit. I read the Bittrex lawsuit. I read the Coinbase lawsuit, the Binance lawsuits, all of the legal judgments. And I listen to all the congressional testimony, like every minute, like everything that every congressperson or every senator has said about Bitcoin for the past 3 years. And then I talk to you about it, okay? And so here's my opinion. First of all, in the beginning, there was Bitcoin, and it was good. And there was a unit of account, and it was called BTC. And there was a network that could not be censored, and it was called Bitcoin. And then along came smart people that learned about Bitcoin, and they arrived to fix Bitcoin. I just heard about Bitcoin. I'm here to fix Bitcoin. And they divided into two factions. There are the people that heard about Bitcoin and wanted to help Bitcoin the hard way. And they worked on Lightning, and it took years from 2015, and they're still working on it 6, 7, 8 years later. And they worked on Bitcoin applications, and they worked on Bitcoin companies, and they worked very hard to raise millions and tens of millions and hundreds of millions and billions of dollars to buy Bitcoin. That's the hard way. And those people are in this room, and they're in the Bitcoin ecosystem, and that's Bitcoin and Lightning and Bitcoin maximalists and people that believe Bitcoin. It's the Samson Mows and the Adam Backs and it's the Elizabeth Starks and the Jack Mahlers and the Jack Dorseys, and you know who they are. And it's hard work. It takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of bleeding. Then there's another group of people that heard about Bitcoin and they wanted to fix it. And they took the easy way. And the easy way is a few shortcuts. It was, I want to make money by copying Bitcoin. I want to compete with Bitcoin with a new token. I want to bank Bitcoin. I want to rehypothecate Bitcoin. I want to loan you money on Bitcoin. I want to generate yield on Bitcoin. I want to run a Bitcoin exchange. I want to offer you Bitcoin derivatives, and I want to create every other flavor of Bitcoin. And I got the new Bitcoin, the quantum-resistant Bitcoin, and the energy-efficient Bitcoin, and the faster and more beautiful Bitcoin with the crypto kitties on it. Okay, that's the other set, okay? That's crypto. Now, what's going on right now is that people, and I wanted to create the US dollar on a crypto rail, and I'm going to give you Bitcoin without volatility. And I'm going to give you a network, a crypto network that clears in 1 second, which is cheap and free. So what you see with the regulation right now is the regulators are saying, we're not comfortable with the stable coin. We're not comfortable with the crypto exchange. We're not comfortable with the crypto token. We're not comfortable with the shortcuts. We don't want you to do an ICO. We don't want a corporate coin. And the result of all of that is the crypto ecosystem, which in the beginning was Bitcoin, and then bifurcated into all these other things, is going to come back together and unify on Bitcoin again. And what we're going to see is that instead of the unit account being the dollar, and instead of the network being a crypto exchange offshore, now the unit of account is going to be BTC, and the crypto network is going to be Bitcoin. And if you want a fast Bitcoin network, a fast payment network, it's not going to be a crypto exchange. It's not going to be a proof of stake token. It's going to be Lightning, and the gas is going to be Satoshis, and everything is going to anchor into Bitcoin. So this is a very painful time period for the crypto industry, and you can read it on the news. But it's a very expensive, painful, difficult, educational episode where people that believed in Bitcoin, but then went off to do all of their other altcoin experiments and crypto experiments, they're going to realize that there was a reason that you might want a censorship-resistant network that spit out a block every 10 minutes. They're going to realize that there's a reason for a mining network that spits out 400 exahash of digital power. They're going to realize that there's a benefit to working really long and hard for many, many years to do a Lightning type network. They're going to realize that these things they took for granted, they thought, we can just have our cake and eat it too. We can have a decentralized network that has the dollar as the unit of account. We can move the money at the speed of light for free. And we don't really need to use energy and mining ASICs and Bitcoin. And we don't have to pay for Bitcoin for gas. We'll just issue our own yo-yo coin and we'll use that for gas. And those people are going to realize that Bitcoin is the safe haven asset. Bitcoin is the risk-off asset. Bitcoin is the censorship-resistant network, right? Bitcoin is the reserve asset of the ecosystem. And that means that as they lose confidence in their tokens, they're going to trade their tokens back into the reserve asset of the ecosystem, which is Bitcoin. When they lose confidence in an offshore or an onshore crypto exchange, they're going to trade back into Bitcoin. When they lose confidence, when they think that, well, that's not censorship resistant anymore, right? Those are all nation state captured networks. They're going to go back to Bitcoin. And so I actually think that this is reminding everybody why Satoshi did what Satoshi did. It's going to bring everybody back to their roots. And as people lose confidence in all of these other crypto ideas, which were meant to make Bitcoin better or fix Bitcoin, right? And I'll give people a benefit of the doubt. They're trying to fix Bitcoin, but they're taking shortcuts. Or maybe it was their business, right? I'm going to be in the business of trading Bitcoin, rehypothecating Bitcoin, hedging Bitcoin, creating competitors to Bitcoin, improving Bitcoin. That was their business. I think that they're going to realize that, in fact, the best idea always was to buy and hold Bitcoin, take the long view, and if you see an issue, if you see something that is suboptimal, like I want to pay for a cup of coffee in a split second for free, if you can't do that with Bitcoin, you don't reinvent the ecosystem. You go back and you focus on creating either a layer 2 or a layer 3 solution on top of Bitcoin, and you solve the problem via Lightning or solve the problem by a custodial Bitcoin wallet. And so ultimately, the capital in the crypto ecosystem is going to migrate from the other crypto assets to Bitcoin. As people lose confidence, as they get fearful about all these other crypto assets and crypto exchanges, they're going to go to the thing they know, the thing they trust. And the truth of the matter is, as Eric, as you've told me many times, the crypto people don't they don't dislike Bitcoin. They actually like Bitcoin. They just thought that there might be another way and there might be another possibility. And now they realize that Bitcoin is the way. And
there's no second best.
There is no second best.
In the realm of visionary insights, Michael Saylor stands out with his unique perspective on the future of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space. He firmly believes that the ongoing regulatory crackdown will lead to a renaissance of Bitcoin, positioning it as the undisputed leader in the crypto realm. As we witness the conclusion of what Saylor refers to as the great cryptocurrency experiment, it becomes intriguing to observe the evolving market dynamics and how investors and developers will adapt their strategies. In this rapidly changing landscape, it is crucial for investors to stay informed and critically assess the shifting tides. Saylor's assertions about Bitcoin's resurgence prompt us to consider adjusting our crypto portfolios and contemplate the role of regulatory frameworks in shaping the crypto markets. These questions hold significance as we embark on a potentially epoch-defining period for cryptocurrencies. As we wrap up this captivating discussion, let us remember that sharing knowledge is vital in fostering an informed investment community. If you found value in this video, please share it with friends and colleagues who may benefit from these insights. Additionally, I invite you to share your thoughts. Do you agree with Saylor's view that intellectual and monetary capital will flow back into Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.